vehicle registration number AA070.
His new portfolio as the new Minister for Employment, Productivity, Industrial Relations, Youth and Sports.
Bula Binaka, and a very good morning to you all. It is my pleasure to be here to officiate at the Fiji's first ever National Job Fair. It is a pleasure to welcome our stakeholders, and it is good as always to see so many familiar faces with us this morning, especially those who have a healthy vested interest in a productive work and employment environment in Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Employment Policy 2018 in its policy priority number 1 highlights the need to create more opportunities for young people aged 15 to 24 years to follow clear pathways from education to productive employment. This is exactly in line with government's 5 and 20-year National Development Plan on inclusive socio-economic development to reduce the unemployment rate to below 4% by 2021. Given the target ahead of us, it makes us confident of meeting our stated targets. As a means of meeting our stated targets, I'm hopeful that events such as the job fair can make a positive impact on the numbers to secure employment. The National Employment Policy proposed the implementation of the new job creation initiative such as job fair to contribute towards reducing the unemployment rate to below 4%. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I would like to acknowledge the support of all those who were involved at the initial stage for initiating the idea to host such an event and offering to collaborate with the National Employment Center in bringing all the stakeholders together under one roof. Can we all put our hands together and thank all of us? Ladies and gentlemen, I also warmly welcome all our partners to this 2 days event. I thank them for accepting the invitation to be part of this historic occasion. We are all aware that the private sector is the engine room for economic growth. The Fiji First government believes that a strong, robust, and resilient economy is through collaboration between all stakeholders. With the participation of 13 government ministries, over 20 private sector organizations, the media, and 9 higher education institutions, our graduates and job seekers will benefit from what is on offer at this job fair. Visitors to this 2-day event will be empowered with new knowledge and skill sets that would enable them to be easily absorbed into the workforce. Having the opportunity to interact directly with potential employers is an opportunity not to be missed. This job fair is a platform that will provide, one, a unique opportunity for engagement, 2, an opportunity for networking, and 3, an opportunity for building potential partnerships between employers and those seeking employment or information to enhance their careers. It will also offer opportunities for skills development, turning job seekers into job creators, as available through some of the training sessions during these 2 days. Such engagements will spearhead the smooth transition of school leavers and graduates from higher education into the world of work, into the aspiration of the Fijian government into a world of decent jobs and employment growth. It is important to realize that to secure employment is a two-way process. Job seekers on one hand will need to make themselves attractive for employers, while on the other hand, employers will be ensuring that they will attract the best graduates or candidates with optimum working conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, our government is committed to employment for all. The participation of the National Center for Persons with Disabilities is also a testament of government's commitment. I urge all employers present here this morning to consider equal employment opportunities within their organizations, ensuring taking into account for disadvantaged sectors in relation to ensuring equality of opportunity in the workplace. And in particular for women, ladies and gentlemen, one of the many challenges faced by employers is in finding graduates of workers with the right skill sets. It is through such collaboration that government is hoping to bridge these gaps. This is where the higher training institutions play a vital role in ensuring that close consultation is held with employers to ensure that course offered are in line with the needs of the industries. We are aware of issues relating to the labor market, supply side and the relevance of curriculum and modes of the teaching to the needs of current employers in Fiji. Only too often, we hear from employers that complain that our graduates or trainees do not fit the bill, that they do not fit in with their demands, that they are poorly trained, that their skill sets do not meet employment needs. I'm sure that some of these complaints and concerns are genuine, and we should air such concerns if we are to make Fiji a more productive and energized economy. Stakeholders need to take on board such complaints and work on both supply and demand sides to overcome such issues. Simply complaining or simply ignoring such complaints do not lead us anywhere. On the demand side of the labor market, I urge employers to work in partnership with government to provide more work attachments for our unemployed citizens to gain the necessary work experience required. The current review of the technical vocational education and training sector, spearheaded by the Fiji Higher Education Commission, is timely, and my ministry is supportive of this effort. The recent signing of the Pacific Labour Scheme between Fiji and Australia for semi-skilled workers will provide more opportunities for Fijians to work in Australia for up to 3 years. While this will be an opportunity for some, my ministry and I are mindful that it will also place a challenge to our local market demand. I urge all the stakeholders to continue with these close partnerships of training and building the capacity of our young working population. In ensuring the sustainability of this event, my ministry will continue to work in close collaboration with the Fiji Higher Education Commission, the Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation, the ILO Office for the Pacific, and all our other partners present here this morning to ensure that this event grows bigger and better in years to come. May I at this point acknowledge the continued support of the Fiji Commerce and Employers Federation and its members, the ILO Office for the Pacific, government ministries and higher education institutions for coming forward to support this initiative. To all the participants, especially our most valued clients, the potential employees, the young and not so young, who are coming to the job fair, I wish you all a very fruitful visit. I thank all the organizers, without whose logistical support, the job fair would not be possible. I thank you for braving the conditions today to be here with us and value your patience and attention in listening to me this morning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your tremendous support, and it is now my pleasure that I declare the National Job Fair open. Inaka, and thank you.